Hello again, welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to Vintage Story. So today, what I'm thinking about doing, I was looking in our storage container, and we currently have, altogether we have 3 rawhides. And I would like to get one more rawhide, ideally, because we could make something really nice with that. And after that, I would like to, over 2 days left before monsters start coming. Okay, I would like to actually move. Before monsters start coming, I would like to find a place to really call home. I mean, last episode we kind of got sorted and started, and that was great and everything, but this place is a little bit rocky. It's a little bit dead looking. Of course, there are some nice benefits to it because, you know, it's relatively flat. So if something comes running up, I can see it from a distance. But overall, I want to find something like a place that's a little bit more lush, a little bit more greenery available to us. So I would like to move today. But the thing is, I don't have a whole lot of inventory space. So that's something that I would like to rectify, if at all possible, this episode. I would also like to get into metalworking. I don't know if we'll get into it for sure or not. Cat mount. I want to find animals right now. That's what I want to do. I would like to go find, you know, maybe some boars or some wolves or something. There was that one wolf over here, right? A little ways over here. I mean, this place is really, it's very, very just rocks. Lots and lots. Oh, blueberries. That's something that we do not currently have. So let's, I'm going to eat these. Just to try to keep my inventory semi-cleared out. I don't see... Oh, here's another blueberry bush. Oh, and here's another blueberry bush. I'll take them. I don't see any more. So 3 will be fine. Oh, here's another one. As soon as I say I don't see any more, I'm going to see more. So that wolf that we left last episode, there's black currants. But I don't have space for all these things. I do not have space right now, and that's something that I want to fix. That we're trying to fix right now. Because I would really like to move. But I think we'll be okay if we don't pick up every single bush. Because we already have quite a bit. And we're going to go on a, maybe a short journey. I don't want to go on a really long journey. And while I'm doing this, I'm actually kind of looking in each direction to kind of see what is off in the distance. So we kind of have like an idea of what direction do we want to travel. And this is all just granite sand. There's some trees off in this direction. But you know, overall, I'm not seeing any animals whatsoever. No chickens, no wolves. I'm sure the wolf that we ran into last episode has just, he's moseyed on, you know, somewhere else, I'm sure. But I'm surprised I'm not seeing any boars over here. Oh, wow, I hit the mother load of blueberries. Like, they're all over right here. And so we might as well stock up, since we do have those already slotted in our inventory. We might as well stock up on these for whenever we do find a place to call home. We might nomad it out a little bit and just kind of like explore the world for a little bit. Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. I do see you, and I see your puppy. I see your puppy. Ah ha ha! I killed it! I killed it! I am a hunter. I am indeed a hunter. Okay, so I've got, let's see, let me toss that down. Okay, so we got 4 pieces of hide, which is great. That's what I was after. So let's head back. I'm going to need to make another spear soon. I quite like the spears. The club is nice. It does a little bit more damage. But I think overall I like the spears because I can get them at a range, which is... It's hard to give that up. You know what I mean? Like, being able to hit them all, like, at a distance like that, it's quite powerful. Okay, so I think, I was kind of scared to open up my map because I didn't want anything sneaking up on me. And we actually got a little bit more fat as well, which we'll be using that stuff before too long. And one thing I want to make a note of, when I first got the game, of course, I looked up some videos and stuff, just to kind of get a general gist of the game and everything. And I'll include a link down in the description. But the series that I ended up watching, and I'm at the time of recording this video, I'm still watching through the current series. But Ashantin 3 is the name of the channel, and I'll include a link down in the description. But I started watching her series on it and quite enjoyed it. I quite enjoyed it, so I will include a link to that. So if you want more vintage story, I do suggest checking that out. But anyways, if we take 4 pieces of rawhide like that, we can craft a backpack. So we can upgrade from 2 slots to 6 slots, which is, I mean, that's a big difference right there. At this point in the game, I mean, that's a huge difference. Okay, so let's pull this out, and we'll slot the backpack. There we go. And if I was to pull this out, let's say, oh, I can't nest it though like that. Okay. Now, out of curiosity, can I nest it? Okay, I cannot nest it in there either. Okay, so do I even need the handbasket? I'm going to say no. I'm going to toss that. I don't think I need that anymore. And I'm going to take a second. I'm going to pull up our currant bushes over here. I've got a decent amount of currants on me, so I think we'll be okay for our little nomad journey. But the thing is, we're closing in on like a day before mobs start spawning. So maybe I should have nomaded it from the get-go before setting up like a temporary base. I don't know, but I think we'll be all right. I'm confident in my skills as a hunter, so I think we'll be okay. Now, I'm not going to have enough space to carry all of this with me. Even with the backpack, I'm not going to have enough space. So we've got, I want to keep my flax grain, and I can live without these knife blades, I think, and I can live without the flint. I can live without those things, and really I can live without this too. I'll end up dumping it, I'm sure. Let's go ahead and pull up our basket. Can I, there we go. We'll take the basket, and I want to take my bed with me. And normally I would probably sleep through the night, but I don't have a whole lot of time before monsters start spawning, so I think I'm just going to strike out and go with it. I do believe. And I'm going to toss down these logs as well, because I would like to take this torch with me. Because the nice thing is you can carry torches in your hands. I'm going to leave my lumber. I can always get more lumber. But I think, judging by what I've seen on the map, I mean, if you look right here, this looks like dead desert. And then it's kind of rocky, and then goes into what looks like a grasslands. I'm actually kind of curious about over here and over here. Because I'm kind of looking for a space that, like what I normally do, I'll look for a place that, like, really speaks to me, like, I would like to build here, And that's kind of what I'm looking for at the moment. And so we'll just kind of run through the woods at night. I mean, luckily there's no monsters at the moment, so I feel like we have time for like another day to actually do a little bit of exploration. And then after that, we're going to have to be a bit more careful or settle down one of the other. And I'm going to take bushes as we go. Whoop! I don't want it. I don't want it. Okay, I'm losing him. I'm losing him. Oh no! Oh, it's a bad idea. It's a really bad idea. Okay, so we have spawned. This is where we originally spawned at, right? Kind of. I'm actually kind of close, I think. You'll notice whenever you die, you don't get a waypoint or anything like that. This is where I was, right? And I headed up through here, so I should head off over in this direction. There we go. Okay. And we have to try to hurry and get back to our stuff, because I really don't want to lose all that. Because otherwise I've just lost all of my progress thus far. So, oh, can I make this? Ah, okay. That was scary, actually. Because you can't jump on the tops of trees, of course, on here. You will fall right through them. You'll fall right through the branches. So, I'm looking for... There was a little pond. Aha! There's my death. I see my torch kind of glimmering there off in the distance. And I saw that wolf. Yeah, he's right there. He's kind of like camping right over next to my body. He knows He knows that I'm coming back for it. Yeah, get in the water. That'll slow him down a little bit. Okay, I think I've got everything. So I'm just gonna go. Yeah, everything went back into the appropriate slots, which is great. But I hear him. I just wanna run through the dark. I just wanna run through the dark with my torch. Leave me alone. Oh my gosh, there's multiples. Let's head into this rough terrain. I have faith that I can navigate this faster than the wolf, because they're catching up with me, like, super quick. That's the only thing about moving away from the flatlands. Like, I can't see where the wolves are. Though, to be fair, last episode... Oh, you know what? I forgot to grab that flax before we left, because there were seeds I could have gotten. That's okay. We can always find more. I'm actually entering kind of like mountainy type terrain. That looks kind of dead. I see snow over there. I'm looking quick. I can't enjoy the scenery at the moment because I'm scared that I'm going to die. But you know, I say that the flat terrain helps, but then last episode, of course, a wolf came up out of nowhere and attacked me. Whoa! There's some mega mountains. I actually like the idea of mega mountains. There's a lot of mountains around here. And this is okay, that's a bird. Okay. That is a bird. That's chickens. I need to take an eating break. And this place is decently flat, so I'm gonna take a second here and just enjoy my food. So we had our first death already. I thought I was being really careful, but I think striking out in the middle of the night with just a torch in hand was a bad idea. I do believe. I really like these mountains here. I really, really do. I like those mountains too, but I really like these mountains. These are big. I think it's loading new chunks, so it is kind of hiccuping a little bit here. I do have my video settings turned up a bit, but I think my PC should be okay. It's just loading new stuff. That almost looks like a tower up there. I really like this area. I would like to do like a full 360 around the mountain, just to see like what all the sides look like, to know kind of where I would like to set up. That's a wolf, and I really don't want it. So there are wolves around here, which is always great. Let's take a look here. Wow. I wonder, there's water over there. Because that's one thing, I'm not really seeing a whole lot of water. Of course, you can move it with buckets and stuff, which is great, but I would like to just have some natural water. And I know what this is. This is actually kind of a nice find. There's a loot vessel here with a seed in it. This is a ruin. I'm just going to remember that it's on this side of the mountain here. So, do we want to do like a full 360, or do I just want to set up near here? Cranberry bush, I'll take it. Oh, you know what? I don't have cranberries at the moment. I have red currant, but I don't have cranberries. Okay, so I'm going to drop these. And we're going to take these cranberry bushes. I see 3 wolves. I see 3 of them. Oh my gosh. It's terrible. It's terrible. I'm just running through the dark. Well, the sun's starting to come up, so I'll be running through the day, running from these wolves. Whoop, I almost fell in a hole right there, and that probably would have meant that I was going to die. Because I'm sure the wolves would have came down after me and just slaughtered me. Because I really don't have much in the way of weaponry except for a spear that's about to break. Hey, there's another ruin. Which is awesome. We'll come back to that. But I don't have much in the way of a weapon. Man, these mountains are big. Am I ever going to get around them? That is the question. Okay, he has left me alone. I love the lighting in this. This game has just amazing lighting. And the colors, I like this area. It's really crisp and green, which I do quite like. I love that tree a lot. And I believe that's quartz down there. Oh, wow, look at that. That is cool. That is cool. It's like a waterfall inside of a cave up on top of a mountain. Let's take a look. And honestly, living up here, I mean, I want to build down, like in like a valley or something. But starting out, it might be better if I found like a really nice cave. Though climbing this thing is a beast. Am I about to it? Am I? Or is it higher up? I think it's higher up. Oh, I can't do that little like Minecraft trick where I like move around the edge. I believe it is... Oh man, I think I've lost it. I think it's up here. Or is it... Oh, maybe it's there. No, I think it's higher up. I don't know. We'll come back to this. I don't know that... This is like really difficult terrain to be navigating. And until I build like a staircase going up, it's going to be rather difficult. Yeah, it's a little bit further up. It's really high up there. Like, it doesn't look like that far, but it's far. It gets tough to climb because those mountains get steep. I kind of want to just have a run around. And just this episode, maybe just kind of enjoy a bit of it. Having a look around this area. And then I'm going to have to get those berry bushes planted pretty quickly. And get food. Because I'm going to be struggling if I'm not careful. Because I have berries, and that's great and all, but... oh, it looks like there's a break in the mountains, I think, over here. So, oh! Haha, something has died here. And I am quite happy for it. And it honestly looks like a wolf has died. So maybe I should be a little bit quicker about emptying... Oh, and there's a cub. I want to tame it. Can I tame you? I don't think so. I didn't read anything about taming wolves, but that would be awesome. Oh, wow. This is pretty. This is pretty. This game, the way it generates is just beautiful. There's copper here. Quite a bit of copper. What is this place? I feel like there's not an end to the mountains. That's what I feel like. Brown coal. I would really like to find blue clay, because I know that's something that we're going to need. I want to head over here. Okay, this is like really dry, deserty. Oh wow, look at that cave. I love the caves that spawn on here because they're just like, they're such an impressive scale. Is a lot of it. This is like wolf land. Hey, the mama's like back a little bit and she doesn't seem to be interested in me. So that was another piece of leather, which is great. And here is another ruin. And I really wish, and it looks like there's another ruin over there. We're going to have to keep, there's ruins all over this place. We're going to have to keep all that in mind as we progress. Hey, what is this place? And it looks like we're starting to get into a little bit more lush area. And this is on the other side of those mountains where we first came through. Something just died right there because there's a lot of smoke and there's a lot of wolves. Oh my gosh. No, those aren't wolves. Those aren't wolves. We'll deal with those guys later. Those are hyenas. And that's actually the first monster that I ran into. Whenever I started playing this game. There is a lot of wolves here. Wolves and hyenas. Look at this. There's animals galore here. Albeit not happy animals. More like dangerous animals. Which isn't ideal. Hyenas are pretty nasty. And it's interesting because they're like all the AI for the mobs seems different. Like certain mobs will of course run from you unless provoked. Like foxes will run unless provoked. And the hyenas are mean because they'll run up and they'll attack you and they'll laugh, you know, they're laughing while they do it. Okay, I thought I heard something behind me. They'll run up and they'll attack you and they'll kind of like come in and like get a hit, and then as soon as you like start paying them any attention, that I think is a boar off in that dense grass there. Which those guys are aggressive if you get near them. They're kind of mean. Oh, I like this a lot. Like I have like a nice flat area, but I have water. I have cattails galore right there. And I have these big, beautiful mountains. And that actually looks like, it's all still low fertility soil, but I bet you with how green this is, I bet I can find some better soil for growing crops. But this actually almost looks like a wall right here. Like I could build, if this is flat inside of here, flat-ish. Yeah, this is flat-ish. And so if I could, oh, I like this a lot. Maybe we'll use this as our new forward base. Because we have some openings, and we have multiple openings. So if something happens, I can get out of here. We have multiple openings and space. We have a lot of space, which is good. Oh, and I like this little area. I could easily, like, well, the thing is, I'm still going to have things that can get up, like, from above, which isn't the best thing. But I do like this little area here. This could be a good forward base. And look at all this quartz. That is just, like, so much quartz right there. And there's more quartz. I saw copper. This is a nice place. We're going to explore more of this. But this, I think, is where we're going to call home. Because I don't have all day to find a place to call home. I need to set up somewhere and get things somewhat ready for night. And I'm going to take our bushes and I'm going to plant these out. But I like the terrain because we have a lot of mountains. We also have a lot of nice green areas, which is always good. And then in addition, we have that lowlands that's just filled with like hyenas and stuff, which the hyenas, I didn't have too much issue killing them. You know, they weren't too bad, but they're sneaky. Because they'll run up, they'll get a hit, and then they're like, oh, you want to fight me? Well, I'm just going to run away, and you can follow me to the pack of hyenas. But the first time they jumped me, I just took off running. I was like, no, not happening. And I cannot plant these on top. It looks like blueberries, you cannot plant them on top, maybe? Yeah, I'm not able to successfully plant them on top. So maybe only the current bushes can be planted on top of each other. That is a possibility. Which would make sense, I think, because I don't know that I've ever seen super tall blueberries. I don't know. None comes to mind. Okay, right now this is all just temporary placement. I'm just going to just place these things out so that we have some food growing. And we do have a lot of bushes, which does make me happy. So there we go. And maybe we can actually just kind of like hang out back here through the night and nothing will bother us. Probably wishful thinking, but I'm going to put all this stuff away just in case something does happen and we die. Okay, now I don't have enough space to store everything. I tell you what, before the sun goes down, well, I don't have any rocks because I had to dump them all. So I'm going to go out. I'm going to see if I can find some rocks or flint. Oh, the only thing is this grass is so dense and I see heads bobbing in the grass and I don't like it. It frightens me a little bit. Okay, I got a couple sticks and I got some rocks as well. So we are going to nap this. We still haven't made a shovel head. We will. But let's make a knife blade. Alright, and then we'll just go ahead and craft up both of these as knives, I do believe. And I'm going to go ahead and sleep, I think. Just to get this night passing a little bit. And we are going to put together a makeshift little ramshackle structure. I do believe. Oh, I found white currant bushes. There's so many different types of berries. There really are. Like, I had never encountered the majority of these in my single-player world. The main ones that I had in my single-player was I had red currant and I had black currant. I had seen some others, you know, online and everything, but I just didn't realize that there was this many types. And I'm going to go ahead and nap a shovel head. I need to get a spear. I need to stockpile those, because you can actually make tool racks. We'll make one this episode probably, and put it on the wall. And what I would like to do is stock up on like spears and things like that, and it would make our lives a little bit easier. There's our shovel. And this is going to allow us to dig up like dirt and sand, little like soft things like that. It's going to allow us to dig those up quicker, because I'm wanting to pull up a little bit of this dirt and use this to kind of build just some place that we can sit through the night and do things and not worry about dying. Okay, the shovel is broken, but I've got 37 pieces of low fertility soil. So let's get back over here. Let's go ahead and our torch. I can make more of those really easily, and we will. You know, there's not a lot of trees around here, but it looks like there's a lot of trees across that water. So I think that'll be okay. I think it'll be alright. And what we're going to do is we're just going to build ourselves a little dirt hole. A little dirt hole in the ground. You guys know, as you guys know, I like to build, but at the end of the day, I'm not too proud to live in a dirt hole, if need be. Now, the only thing that concerns me is these all these caves around here. They can possibly grow to become an issue. We'll see how it goes, but I think we should be okay, though. Just, I would like to work towards lighting before too long. Like legitimate, permanent lighting. I would like to work with, like, towards that. But, not today. Not today. Okay, so this is home sweet home at the moment. Our little, our little dirt shanty shack. Okay, I just made a spear head. And the sun is starting to come up, and I think that's going to be our last day of grace period. Like, now monsters are going to start spawning. And we'll probably see some at night. I will say that we'll probably end out the episode before night hits, and then we'll resume next episode with monster time. I would like to hunt some of these things. There are lots of creatures, and we are actually... I left the leather at home. Of course I did. Come here, wolf. Yeah, come on. Come to the water. This is my battlegrounds. This is my area here. Oh no. No. You stop it. You stop it now. There we go. Okay. Yeah, see, I think we can handle wolves very well if we just get them to the water. Which kind of makes sense. I think a wild, rabid wolf would probably chase you into the water. Yeah, here's a hyena. You want to see a hyena? Ah, ha, ha. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm low health. I'm low health. And this is, I think, the last of the berries that I have on hand. Yes. But I did get 2 more pieces of leather. I think we can make another backpack. Which would be great. Because 6 storage slots. Oh, man. That's the worst thing. There's a lot of animals, which is great. But there's a lot of animals, which is bad. Oh, and my spear broke. You can tell those spears don't last a long time. Not to mention, we're getting lots of these lumps of fat, which will be useful. I love this little house. It's so cozy. It's so cozy. Okay, so that, and there's another backpack. This has nothing in it at present. And I tell you what, let's actually shift these around. There we go. And I'm going to dump this meat. We have a lot of meat. I do have white currants. And this basket can go. Put that there. And I'm going to go gather some of these cattails, so maybe we can make more chests before... Hey, there's a baby pig! Almost looks like a hamster. It's so little. It's your baby. I want to gather up some of these. And of course, these cattails will respawn. So, I mean, we've pretty much, like, right outside our door, we have enough cattails to make chests. Like, we have a lot. I'm probably going to get enough to make, like, 2 chests. Just so we don't have to worry about it for a little bit. You know, we'll have a few chests to store things, which would be great. And there are upgrades for these. You can make ones out of wood as well, but that's we can't work wood right now. So, and by the way, you can turn it on so that it displays coordinates. I can't remember if I mentioned that, you know, in the last episode or not. You can turn it on so it displays your coordinates up at the top right, but I have it off. I actually quite like not knowing particularly exactly where I'm at. Like, I find it a bit more immersive, I guess. Cow parsley, we don't want that. I find it a bit more immersive, and I don't know, it's kind of fun. Like, whenever I died, it was scary. It was really, really scary, but everything turned out okay. So, and there is saplings. You know, we could actually, I don't know if I'm just going to put this here for right now. It'll grow, and then we can get more saplings, and that'll be fine. I'm just trying to stock up on some of the basics that we had to abandon at the old base, like sticks, stone, and things of that nature. There's a lot of boars around here, which later on will become a good thing because we can kill them. But right now I don't want to mess with them. You remember last episode, the trials that we went through to kill that one was pretty bad. So, and actually I have no spears anymore because I broke them all, which is great. I feel like I should box this in, because I just know one day I'm going to turn that corner and going through those berries, and I'm going to fall right down into this pit and die. Because, like, look at that. It's like a pit to the center of the world. And I really, there's no way I would survive that. Like, I would just fall and it would be like KO. I would just be dead. So yeah, we're gonna block that in. And my basket is still sitting here. I guess I've got space now. I'm just going to grab it. We've got the stuff to make ourselves a couple chests. Or a couple baskets, I mean. Chest is the upgraded version. So, there we go. There's 2 of those. And we'll just put these down right there. That'll be fine. Oh, and I did get some flint as well, which is good. I'm going to, the flint actually lasts a little bit longer, so I'm going to put this down, and I'm going to make a couple spearheads. Okay, there's a spear. And I'm going to, that little pig just keeps coming back, and then he gets scared whenever he sees me. I think he's curious about me. I think he wants to be my friend. But the only thing is, one day he's going to grow up and he's going to be a big pig, and we're going to be enemies. I know we are. Okay, now one thing I want to make, just so I can show it to you, and it'll be useful to have, is this right here, a tool rack. And we're going to put this just on our wall, like, right there will be good. And then what I can do is I can take, like, our knife and I can hang it up. And I can take our spears and I can hang them up. Wooden club you can't put on there, it doesn't look like. But, you know, we can just hang everything on here. And then, you know, that way I just basically so I can make extra tools, like excess tools. That would be nice. Now, I don't have any wood at the moment to start a fire. But I do have a couple pieces of bread to get me through this night. And then tomorrow, in the next episode, we're going to have to set out. We're going to have to get wood and cook some of this meat that we've got. Because I think I'm going to have to go off over there to get wood. Hey, there's another white currant bush. I see a fox, but I don't want to mess with it. Okay, but night is starting to set, so I do believe that we're going to end out this episode here, and I'm going to block this off because I don't have a door at the moment, and it's just a little bit safer this way. So I'm going to end out this episode here. I think we made some pretty good progress. I mean, I'm just about dead, which is great. That's awesome. And I'm almost out of food, which is also awesome. But we did find a place to call home. Not to mention we have like 1 billion berry bushes planted, so whenever those start fruiting, we will have lots of food, and we have a lot of meat. So it's just a matter of getting some more firewood stocked up, which isn't all that difficult. And then we can cook all that. So I think we'll be all right. So, but anyways, regrettably, I am going to end it out here. I hate wrapping up points. Because, like, I just want to keep playing. I just want to keep playing and recording. But anyways, next episode, monsters will start spawning. So we may see some of those come next episode. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, as always, be sure and hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already to stay updated with when new videos come out. Once again, this has been Vintage Story, and if you're interested in more, be sure and go down in the description and check out Ashantin's channel. So feel free to go over there and check her out. And just a quick update before we do say goodbye. I have decided that this series will be 3 episodes per week. I don't have the exact dates just yet because I'm still kind of working on scheduling. Plus, I have a big move in real life coming up. So I'm not for sure what days, but it'll be about 3 episodes a week, possibly more, depending. But I know that here soon, whenever we actually start building, there will be, you know, a bit of like cut building and work between episodes and things like that. So that's why I'm setting it to about 3 episodes a week at around 30 minutes, maybe more, you know, whenever I get wrapped up running through the darkness, you know, from wolves, it'll happen. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope to see you guys next time. Until then, as always, do take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys then.